Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Muke John Baptist. Thank you for being back. So in today's video we are going to start a new series about the e-commerce. So we are going to build an e-commerce using PHP MySQL plus JavaScript and many others. So in this video I want to show you what we are going to be building in this series, and we are going to take this guys, you are going to learn a lot of stuff. You are going to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript and Bootstrap, how to create the UIs, and then we are going to use knowledge of JavaScript to create some other things like charts, okay, tables, data tables, and many other things that we are going to use. So I want you guys to take this as an opportunity to learn anything. I'm so open during this series. My aim is to make sure that whoever watches this series really understands from scratch how he can build or how she can build the e-commerce right away from the front end and even the back end. Okay, so we are going to have a lot of fun writing all this together and doing all this together. So it is really important that you be on each step as we continue learning and building. Okay, so the e-commerce is going to have two sides, or is going to have the front end, of which we haven't decided yet. So on the front end we have Jumia or Konga. Okay, so you're going to decide which one to go with. If you are just there in you can comment right away which one do you want us to build, which one looks more amazing, or the one you would want to be on your portfolio. We are going to build that one. So you can see here Jumia is really nice and simple, and they have somehow a more cleaner interface than Konga. So Konga, they are so packed. I like the color palettes. They have all these things looking really nice. Okay, so in my opinion, will be whether we do Konga or we do Jumia, we are going to be sharing some stuff, or we might modify some stuff so that we have a nice run. Okay, so we might modify. For instance, Jumia is not responsive. So if you check Jumia on small screen, you can see Jumia is not responsive. You get, so that is one disadvantage when you're just going to build Jumia. You have to figure all this responsive on your own. Okay, while Konga on the other hand, they are responsive. Okay, so Konga, it is a really smart. I like the way they handled responsive. It is really amazing. If you look at that, Konga, they are really amazing when it came to look at this. It really looks like it is a phone. Okay, they handled really nicely responsive, and we might just need to see how we are going to handle that using the Konga way of responsive. But I really like this, and for that reason we might build Konga, because there is how they handled their responsive in a very nice way. I like it. Jumia on the other hand, responsive is not there. Okay, so what I know, we are going to share some parts. The good parts Jumia have, we are going to maintain them, and then the bad parts they have, we use Konga in some cases. I like some of the things of Jumia, but responsive is so bad. and I think it's just because Jumia, they have an app for those ones who are on the phone. So if you're on the phone, Jumia recommend use their app instead of using the website, but I don't think it should be the reason why it should not be responsive. Okay. Yeah, so that is that being said, we are going to see we are going to make some decisions on which to build on the front end. Okay. I feel like we should build a Jumia because it is so close to us. Right now I'm broadcasting from Uganda, so it is good if we build Jumia. Those who are in Uganda, they are really close to this. Okay, but then we just have to build it, and then we figure out the responsive on our own, but then we'll copy the responsiveness from Conga, because for them theirs is actually responsive. Okay. Yeah, so that one being said, that is really great, but all of them, they are actually, if you look at them, they are almost the same. We are going to modify them. Modify, if we build Jumia, we have to modify it for the beta. Okay, we have to modify it for the beta, but most of the things, really, I see they have no problem. Only that these products here, we have to put them as a carousel, and of which actually they have this nice carousel that you're seeing here, so which is makes it really very okay. Okay, so that one have being said, so this is going to be our front end. We have to build one of these ones as our front end. Okay, we take time understanding them so that we really know how this works. But we have our front end here, and then we are going to have our backend. Okay, so you can see this is the backend. The backend has products, categories. You can see there is attributes, coupons. Okay, there are all these nice things here. Okay, we are going to be getting some of these things right away from here. We are not going to use a template, guys. I've noticed in most of the PHP Ecommerce series, guys use templates for front end and the back end, the dashboard. Want to try most of the time to actually build these components by ourselves, so that actually you know what it really takes to build an entire website. Okay, and then another thing, it is going to be incremental. We are not going to be building all these things at once. We are going to be trying to do it at the smallest level, and then we start trying to understand it slowly. We try to see how we can break it down to understand it. Okay. Yeah, so we will start with I guess we start with I don't know, we start with the admin dashboard, and then from the admin dashboard we could just go ahead and build this one, or we can just start getting from the front end. I think we start from the front end. We see if we can reproduce something like this. Okay, we can just reproduce something like this. Okay, we can just reproduce something like this. Then after building this one, then we go to the dashboard, and the dashboards that are going to be two. So you can see there is this admin dashboard, and then I managed to have an account on Jumia, of which I also use for my shopping. So I have another the user admin, so you can see right now I'm logged in here. Okay, so I want us to show you what is like the user admin looks like. So the user admin is going to look something like this. Okay, it also have all these pages, so this will give us an idea. somehow it will give us an idea on how to manage this, or how to build this when it comes to the customer end. Okay, so you can just see we'll have a number of pages. We'll have the customer admin, and then we also have the admin dashboard. So you can see this one is going to be the admin dashboard, whereby a lot of things they are done. Okay, so we see how we are going to put all these things together so that we build something very amazing. Okay, so in this demo you can see that when you go to Jumia in the first place, let me just go back here. So you start here, and this is the flow. So a person comes, visits the e-commerce, and this is the most normal flow of the most of the e-commerces. A user comes and visits the website. So you have many choices to choose when you visit a website for the first time. So the first one is you can search a product right away. So that is the first e-commerce functionality. A user is able to search products. So you can just come here and you type in whatever you want to get, maybe HP laptop, and you can see they give you these suggestions. We'll also look into how can we get to bring like all these suggestions, but you see they give you all these suggestions, and if you click on one, it takes you to the search page. Okay, so you can see you clicked here, you have this search term here, and then they looked for this stuff here, and then they give you the related products. So you can see this one is, we call it search page. So this is what we call a search page. Okay, so on the search page you have all these products. Okay, you have all these products, and they also have they are paginated. So you have all these products, and then on the side you have a filter. Okay, so you can see that on this side you have a filter. You can filter by price. Okay, so you can also filter by the discount percentage, by the brand. You can also filter by size, and even shipped, where it is shipped from. And then on this side here you have the sort by. So you have sorting on this side, and you can see you can sort by newest arrivals, price to raw, high to low, product rating. You can sort by all these ones. Okay, and then here we have this this display. So here you have grid, and then you can also have the list. So you can see there is this format. Okay, we start to see if we can also do that, change that by flex. So you can see here when you click here, it changes, the search changes into a list like that. And then on top here we also have how many products were found, and then you can take it back to the grid system. So this is really the first the pages. You have the home page. Now we have the search page. So I'm just going to go back to the home. So that is, you can see that is one route. You can go from the search page, you go to the products, or you can actually right away go to these categories. So you see how we have categories and subcategories. Okay, we have categories and subcategories, and of which they also have down here these very categories. Okay, they try to make different categories so that you can have what you want. So you have these categories. Okay, for instance, phones. So when you click on phones, they will also filter. They will also take you this this one, phone, tablets, Okay, and then this page you can see you have all phones and things related to phones. This is a shop on its own. Okay, you can see it has all these things, the banners, it has the top deals. So really, if you look at this one, it is a really comprehensive. So, and all these are pages. For instance, this is a category page. Okay, so this one is a category page. You can see it has all these deals, and then on the side here you have all these filters. Okay, you have all these filters on top here. You can also filter products and also have pagination, I guess, down here. Okay, so that is one of the things we'll be trying to see how, first of all, we have to build them, and then we have to get to know how we are going to deal with them. Okay, so that is good. If you go back, so someone can also just go on these. Now these ones, they have subcategories where you just simply can actually go to home and you can just say furniture, and it also takes you, if you look at the URL here on top here, they show this is also a category page. And if you look at the category page, it has a banner. Somehow it has to get some banner, and then it has the sort by, and then it has all these others. And then you can see this category page is somehow different. Let me just show you something. If we go back to the home page and then we click on phones here, this category page, so you can see even this one is a category page, and even this one is a category page. But if you look at this page of the kitchen, home kitchen furniture here, this is somehow different from this one. Okay, so this one, they have all these products on top first before they reach the filter and the sorting down here. You get it? So we're going to look at this, and then you can see they have a lot of attributes. So at first we might not have to put all this one. What I need you to understand that we are going to do this incrementally. Okay, you're going to do this incrementally, so long as you can manage to fetch products by category, which is really interesting, and even go ahead and categorize them like that. Okay, so that is going to be our tasks, and this is a category page. I don't know, guys, if you are looking at the pages. So I also opened my Figma here. We can have these pages listed here. Okay, so far we have seen, we have the home page. So we have the home page. Let me first select that. It looks like really the font is down, which is like 128. That is crazy. Maybe 48. Yeah, so this one is better. So we have the home page here. We have the search page. Okay, then we have the category page. Okay, so these are some of the pages I want you to notice, guys. So we have all these pages. Okay, we have all these pages. Let me just be using this one. So we have all these pages down here. Okay, we have these pages. So another one after this, so you can see the home page has all these listings. Okay, so after that you have the categories on top here, and each category has a page, and then we have two products. So there is a product page. So when you click on the product, then we get this page here. So we have also the product page. I'm just putting these ones here to guide us on the design, and you'll find that all all the e-commerce, they have these pages. Okay, all e-commerce, they have all these pages. Whether we go to Konga, they have the category page. So if you click on phone and tablets, you will see that actually for them they even have here category, then they have phone and tablets, and then you can see they have all these things here whereby you can go ahead and have phones and tablets. Okay, and then you can see this is the same page, and I like the sorting. So you can see you can sort by relevance, high to low, blah 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 blah. So the e-commerce, all e-commerce, they all use the same they have the same paradigm, or they all follow the same trend. So if you know how to build one, for sure you can be able to do everything. So you can see here they have these categories, and then they give you I think they give you related categories here where you can jump into other categories. So we'll be looking at those pages, and then we look at which one. So you can see this is a category page for these ones, and if you go back to the website, they also have the search. So let's search the same thing, HP laptop. Let me just say HP laptop, and you can see they have also these suggestions here. So let's just say click on these ones. Now for them, they have where you can even click and you go on the exact product, but let's just search, and we just simply go to the search page. So you can see this is a search page. Okay, so you can see the search page looks like actually a category page. Okay, so you can see this is a search page here. Okay, which is nice. Okay, now that is cool. Then you have go back to this. You have also the product. I'm trying to show you that these websites actually have the same things. If you understand how to do one, they all the same. So you can see this is a product page. Okay, this is a product page, and if you look at Jumia, it has the same thing. Okay, Jumia has this delivery system. You can see they have this delivery system here. You can just really put some of these ones here. Okay, so they have all these things here, and it is, the product has a lot of stuff. You get it? So yeah, so this is like the product page. Okay, so we can look at other page. So if you are on the product page, you can add this to cart. If you add this to cart, so you can see you can increase how many you want in the cart here. Okay, and even in the cart here it will be showing up. So that is another page, which is the cart page. So you can see here we have this cart page here. Okay, so that is another page we have to build. Cart page. Okay, so that is another interesting one here. And even if you go to Konga, of course, now this don't have an account on Konga, but I want to show you if you wanted to add this product to cart, what happens. So let's just say I want to add this to cart, and you see for them they have buy now. So I want to first go back to the store here, and I want to add a product to cart. I see what happens, and you realize they don't have the add to cart on this. And I think even Jumia, let me first duplicate this. If you go to Jumia, they also don't have this thing here whereby you add to cart right away from here. They put add to cart on the detail page. Okay, so you're going to also adopt that. So you can see here, add to cart is also here. Okay, so that is great. So now another thing you notice, so if we go back to this product page, so for them they have this already, the cart here, they already initiated with one item and they give you to say buy now. Now if you click on buy now, they take you to the shopping cart. Now they also have the cart, so you can see the cart, their cart is somehow different from that one of Jumia, but they all have the cart. Okay, while you have the product, you have the quantity, you can really add or subtract. Okay, so it is the same thing, I guess, here. Okay, and like I think for Jumia is really brief. Okay, so that is also great. So we have the cart page, we have seen that, and after the cart page you have the checkout page. Okay, so if you say continue to checkout, now this is a point why you go to the login if you don't have an account already. So that is also the pages we have to look at. So you have the login. Okay, login, I think we can just say login register page, login register. So those are two pages actually. So you just say login page. So you can also go ahead and write a register, but you can put them on the on the same page. If you look at these guys of Konga, so you can log in with Google, and this is great. And then you have these you can have email and password. So you can see they have all these pages, the auth pages, forgot password. You have this create account. So if your first time, you see you can create an account. Okay, there is all these pages, and Jumia also have these pages. So if I went to this side on this account and you went to sign in, so if you go to sign in, they will let me up, they won't pull my stuff. Okay, so they have the sign in page. This is the Jumia sign in register page. Okay, even when you want to register, this is the same page. You first enter your mobile number and continue. And for them, they have login with Facebook, while Konga they have login with the Konga they have login with what? They have login with, you can log in with Google. Okay, so those are some of the different things, but we're trying to get here the pages that are very we're going to concentrate on while building. Login register is one of them. Now login register, they come with forget password. You can just also have that one, forgot password page. Okay, forgot password page. There are many pages. Then we continue, this is the checkout. So if you click on checkout, now if you already have an account with Jumia, you see you have all these address. You have to have all these address, and you see for them they have my only address. So at first you have to enter the shipping address, and then there is delivery address, and then there is also all these other stuff, door to door, blah blah, confirm your delivery address, all these things. So there is this shipping option or checkout page. So we have that page. So there is checkout page. Okay, so the checkout page, they are different. I guess I cannot see that one of Konga because I'm not going to create an account, but they have all those pages whereby you have to check out, put in your registration. So we'll be looking at those designs. Not only that, then we have the checkout. Of course, at the end of the day, we'll have the this checkout page. There is a payment page. Okay, there is payment options, or the payment page. Okay, there is there is order page. And now after that, when someone makes an order, then it will go just to when you look here, you have your orders. So the orders, they will just come here. You can see I had ordered all these two stuff which were delivered actually. So you can see they have these two tabs here. They close the orders, and then they have these open orders, and then you can see the details. So here you have the orders list, and then if you see details, they take you to the order detail page, while you look at the order in details. Okay, while you look at the order in details, and we are going to take that model. Okay, yeah, so that is some of the things you will just learn how to do all these ones, and more pages are going to come as we move on. But so far, this is the front store. Okay, so this is the front store. So we have this is going to be the front shop. So let me just try to put a heading to this one. So this is the front store. Okay, so this is the front store, and then we are going to have the backend, or the dashboard. Okay, so we are going to have the admin dashboard. Okay, so the admin dashboard has a lot of pages. Okay, so if you go to the admin, you see products only. They have these pages. You have products, categories, attributes, coupons. So we can manage all these stuff here. Okay, we have products, categories, these ones. We have customers, you have orders, you have staff. This is the users. You have settings. You have all those pages. So all those are pages we are going to build. So for instance, we have the product, the products. There is category. Now you realize these they are different on the back end, and on the front end they are different. So we have product, category, and you could even put subcategories, but we are just going to keep it simple. I'm just going to leave it at category level, but most times there is category and then there is subcategories. Okay, and then we can also go ahead and do for instance, coupons. So the product can have a category, a product can have attributes. Okay, a product can have coupons, and actually they are all related to coupons. And then we have the if you look at the front shop, let's just go back to the front shop here. So on the front shop here, you have these you see these ones, these sliders or banners. So you can just have sliders. Okay, then we have, so we're going to be building according to hours. So you can see we have these ones are categories. Now we have also to manage. So you can see even on top here, you could manage them, but we might just leave this one. You can just do it on your own. But even these ones, managed. These top these ones, they these images that they put on top here, they are also managed. So you have then these adverts you are seeing here on the sides. We could also manage these adverts you are seeing here, but we're just going also to leave it. Then you have these categories, they are managed. You could even go ahead and manage color themes. Okay, could manage the color themes, but we might just concentrate on those a few ones. Okay, so other things we have to manage are, you have the orders, you have the users, or these ones are the ones that are called staff, but those you could just call them staff. What else? Orders, staff. Okay, then we have settings. Okay, so we have settings. Just put here settings, and then also this dashboard page, of course. So there is the dashboard page. Okay, the dashboard page, which is this one that's having the overview, this one. Okay, what else? And probably those are the ones we are going to of course add others, like there is this login, logout. So there is logout. Of course, the login, you already see we have them this side, the login register page. So we have the logout page. Okay, yeah, I think with those are the ones. Those are some of the pages we are going to concentrate on building. I know others are going to show up later on, but we are going to first construct or face these ones. So you can see when we talk about an e-commerce, this is a briefly a preview of how many pages you want, and these are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So the front has 11, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So it's like 10. So you already have 21 pages on the whole e-commerce. Okay, and big pages are like for this one, for the products, it will have four more pages: products create, product view, product what. So the product only has 4 pages. So you can imagine, you multiply each of these ones, multiply by 4. So already you have 40 plus 21, that's 61. Yeah, so roughly you can see where we are heading. Okay, so it will be serious work that we are going to do. Okay, so thank you for watching this episode. This episode was about showing you through what you are going to build, and we are going to build Jumia, but you are going to be working hand in hand with other like Konga to get how to design some of these things like responsive and other things. But in this episode, I was showing you what you are going to build. So in the next episode, we are going to start planning how we are going to start looking at the tech stack we are going to use and how we are going to fulfill all these ones. Thank you so